City Morning Show.
Muy buenos días, compañeros, un gran gusto saludarles hoy por la mañana. Hoy es miércoles, el 15 de noviembre, un día precioso aquí en Orange Walk. Al salir de la casa aproximadamente a las 6 de la mañana me di cuenta de que el cielo está completamente despejado, precioso azul y no había, por decir, frío, no enteramente, pero fresco así estaba la mañana, ¿ok? Pero un día precioso aquí en Orange Walk y ojalá y que esté igual donde tú te encuentres. Un gran gusto saludarte por la mañana, un gran gusto saludarte, punto, donde sea que te encuentres, dentro del país de Belice o fuera, porque también nuestro programa se ve por internet, por YouTube. Simplemente teclas YouTube, entras al programa de YouTube y teclas Sugar City Morning Show para la fecha que quieres ver y aparece así, la magia de la tecnología. Compañeros, muy buenos días. Muy buenos días. Good morning, folks, and welcome to today's edition of the Sugar City Morning Show. And it is a pleasure to greet you this morning and to send you the best wishes for today, Wednesday, the 15th of November. We're transmitted live from Tortevisión Channel 10 here in Trial Farm, and we're viewed throughout the length and breadth of this country of ours. If you don't have cable, not a problem. If you live in the vicinity of Orange Walk, within a radius of 10, 15 miles, you can catch us via your little antennas, and you can catch us absolutely free. And I do know a large amount of people opt not to get cable. Because like me, they're out all day. But we're here to serve you. Gran gusto saludarles de nuevo. Vamos a empezar nuestro programa como siempre, con una oración, porque hay que reconocer, hay que darle las gracias a Dios, porque hoy estamos vivos. Es bonito sentirse vivo, bonito sentirse bien. Y yo quiero que se unan conmigo esta mañana a decir, Padre, muchas gracias por todo lo que haces por nosotros, por regalarnos un día más. Nos permites respirar, abrir los ojos, ver, caminar, estar con nuestros familiares, compañeros, amistades, convivir, vivir sobre todo. Padre, gracias por la buena salud que nos das, gracias por las fuerzas que nos das. Te pido que continúes bendiciéndonos y que nos des mucha paciencia, que nos enseñes el camino adelante. Danos tu sabiduría, Padre. Llénanos con sabiduría para que podamos reconocer las cosas que podemos cambiar y las cosas que no podemos cambiar. Porque muchas veces nos empeñamos a cambiar las cosas que no podemos cambiar, y luego nos frustramos y nos quedamos todo hechos un diablo simplemente porque no logramos éxito. Ayúdanos a tener lo que se llama aceptación, Padre, para aceptar las cosas que no podemos cambiar. A tener valor para cambiar las cosas que sí podemos cambiar, pero sabiduría, Padre, para reconocer la diferencia. Te pido, Padre, que nos continúes amando intensamente, que nos continúes protegiendo como siempre nos proteges, que nos continúes dándonos esas experiencias a diario para que nosotros podamos captar el mensaje dentro de esa experiencia. Padre, te doy las gracias por todo. Te pido como siempre para aquellas personas que más lo necesitan, los ancianos, los niños, los enfermos, los que están en las cárceles, los que están pasando por tiempos difíciles emocionalmente, los que están recién dolidos por la pérdida de un familiar, o un amigo, o un ser querido. Padre, ayúdanos, confórtanos, guíanos durante el día de hoy y siempre. Te adoramos, te bendecimos y te glorificamos siempre. Amén. Good morning again. If you've just joined us, it is 8 minutes after 7, And this is the general weather forecast for today, Wednesday, November 15th. And the general situation is described as a relatively moist northerly airflow will continue today and tonight. Then dry conditions expected the next couple of days. The 24-hour forecast. Some cloudy spells with a few showers and isolated thunderstorms, mostly inland today. Then over the sea and along some coastal areas tonight. The winds from the north at 5 to 15 knots. The sea stay choppy. Temperatures along the coast 84 degrees Fahrenheit as a max, 73 degrees Fahrenheit as a low. Inland 88 degrees as a max and 70 degrees as a low. And in the hills, a cool 75 degrees as a max and 64 degrees as a low. The outlook for Thursday and Thursday night is for some cloudy spells with showers or thunderstorms, generally isolated except for a few over some southern and some coastal areas. The tides, there is a high tide very shortly at 8:30 this morning, a low tide at 5 minutes before 2 this afternoon, then a second high tide at 12 minutes after 8 tonight, and a second low tide tomorrow morning at 19 minutes before 3 in the morning. The sun rose this morning at 2 minutes before 6, and the sun sets this afternoon at 17 minutes after 5. And the moon sets today at 18 minutes before 4 in the afternoon, and the moon will rise again tomorrow morning at 22 minutes after 4 in the hours of the morning. And we want to thank forecaster Michael Gentle for this information. And just quickly, let me turn over to the Yahoo weather that says currently in Orange Walk it's 73 degrees. And the wind's blowing from the northwest at 6 miles per hour, humidity 94%, which is pretty high, strange enough. And the barometric pressure 30 inches, which means that we're beginning to be under the influence of high pressure area. And dew point 72 degrees, visibility 3 miles. And the outlook for this week is, and this is not from the National Med Service, ladies and gentlemen, so don't take this for Bible. But, and even then. But Thursday, there's going to be a decrease in temperatures leading up to Saturday. And Saturday morning is going to be rather cool. Friday night is going to be rather cool. Very cool, as a matter of fact. I will not go into numbers, but low 60s is what is supposed to be on Saturday morning. And then a gradual return to normal weather and normal within context. And because at this time, normal would be slightly cool temperatures. And let me go back to buenos días, compañeros. Son las 7:11 y como dije hace ratos, muy buenos días, un gran gusto saludarles y darles la bienvenida al show. La situación general en el pronóstico del tiempo. Un flujo de aire relativamente húmedo, proveniente, del norte, está afectando nuestro país y continuará haciéndolo durante el día de hoy y por la noche. Pero luego, mañana y para los siguientes días, condiciones más secas se estarán viendo. Para las siguientes 24 horas, nublado. Vamos a tener periodos con muchas nubes, con algunos chubascos y tormentas aisladas, esencialmente en el interior del país hoy, y luego sobre el mar y sobre algunas áreas de la costa hoy por la noche. Así que el día precioso fácilmente desvanecerá y posiblemente tengamos chubascos, posiblemente. Porque no se puede definir exactamente dónde va, por la inestabilidad, obviamente. ¿Ok? Puede suceder en cualquier lado en el interior del país. Los vientos del norte de 5 a 15 nudos, el estado del mar agitado. Temperaturas por la costa. 84 grados Fahrenheit como una máxima, 73 como una mínima. En el interior del país, una máxima de 88, una mínima de 70 grados. y por las colinas 75 grados con una máxima y 66,4. Bastante fresco. Se espera que mañana jueves y mañana jueves por la noche tengamos periodos de nubosidad con algunos chubascos y tormentas, pero generalmente aislados, excepto sobre el sur y sobre algunas áreas costeras donde se verán un poquito más. Una marea alta a las 8:30 hoy por la mañana, una baja a la 1:55 hoy por la tarde, luego otra marea alta a las 8:12 por la noche y una segunda marea baja a las 2:41 mañana por la madrugada. El sol salió hoy a las 5:58 por la mañana y el sol se oculta a las 5:17. La luna de igual forma se oculta a las 3:42 por la tarde y sale a las 4:22 por la mañana. Muchas gracias, Michael Gently. También muchas gracias a nuestros patrocinadores, al señor Honorable Gaspar Vega, al señor German Vega, al señor Eduardo Vega, también Northern Medical Specialty Plaza, Belize Tourist Board, Government of Belize Information Service. También, compañeros, les quiero decir de que esta es la etapa cuando necesitan anunciarse. Si es que necesitan anunciarse, llámenme 664-4921 y yo les voy a dar un paquete de anuncios que realmente vale la pena considerar. Un paquete que les va a dar anuncios visual como audio, donde nuestra señal se ve por todo el país, pero importantemente aquí en el distrito de Orange Walk, en las aldeas, eso es mucha gente. Ahí nos ve y nos ve a diario. Un gran saludo para todas esas personas que nos ven. Y también, compañeros, les quiero decir, si hoy están celebrando años, Felipe Villanueva, veo que hoy estás cumpliendo años, te envío un cordial saludo y muchas felicidades para el día de hoy. Y hoy es 15, compañeros. Vamos a estar esperando hoy porque tenemos una solemne promesa al doctor Carlos Martínez de estar aquí como a las 8 de la mañana, 8:10, 8:15, porque dijo, no, Manuel, voy a estar ahí, hoy yo llego, primero Dios, ahí ya les llego. Así que vamos a esperarlo, pero vamos a darle la bienvenida en segundo segmento al señor Checky Usher, pero mientras tanto vamos a una pausa y estaremos de vuelta con ustedes tan pronto estos anuncios. ¿Tienes un recado aquí? Me lo pasas, por favor. Okay. Okay, please repeat the high and low tides. My child needs to know it for a classroom. Vamos a ir. Okay, a high tide is occurring at 8:30 in the morning. Okay? A high tide is occurring 8:30 in the morning. A low tide occurs at 1:55 in the afternoon, 5 minutes before 2 in the afternoon. 1:55. Then the second high tide occurs at 12 minutes after 8 this evening. 8:12. Okay? Remember that tides work along with the moon. Okay? And a second low tide, before I go into the explanation, a second low tide tomorrow morning at 2:41 or 19 minutes before 3 o'clock in the wee hours of the morning. Repeat, 2:41. Okay. Remember that tides work along with the moon, okay? The gravitational pull that the moon has on the waters causes some areas to have, causes the tides, okay? When the moon passes over some areas, the gravitational pull is such that it pulls the water towards it, okay? So in some areas you have a high tide, in some areas you have a low tide. The more north you go, then the tides are more pronounced. I was in Maine, all the way up close to New Brunswick, where the tides are close to 10 feet high. And it was amazing because people cannot have any bridges per se their bridges need to be floating bridges, because when the tide goes down, it goes down incredibly. and the water, you can actually walk on the floor of the sea, and pick up little stones and mollusks and whatever it is that you want to get. And then eventually you hear the tide coming in. I say you hear because eventually, as you spend some time there, you can distinguish between the waves if they're coming in or they're going out. Okay, but wonderful experience up north to have, and the more north you go, it's more pronounced. I hope that I cleared up that mess, that request from you. And ladies and gentlemen, it's 18 minutes after 7. We'll go on that break, as I said, and we'll be right back with you after these messages. Let's go on that break.
6 cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
In 1988, it was communication. In 2000, it was AIDS. Men make a difference. In 2016, it was hands up for #HIV prevention. Join us as we commemorate World AIDS Day 2017 under the theme, The Right to Health. This year, the National AIDS Commission, the United Nations Development Program, the Ministry of Health, and Digicel invites you to join us as we recognize and honor people and families living with and affected by HIV/AIDS. On Friday, December 1st, join us at the Battlefield Park from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., where there will be the commemoration ceremony, live music, live art displays, games, and much more. There will also be free HIV testing at the designated sites nationwide. World AIDS Day 2017, The Right to Health. This message is being brought to you through the courtesy of the National AIDS Commission, the United Nations Development Program, Ministry of Health, and Digicel.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros. Es un gran gusto darle la bienvenida. It's always a pleasure to say welcome, good morning, and welcome to Checky. Good morning, Checky, and welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. Above all, how are you? Are you enjoying the beautiful weather this morning?
Why, definitely. Good morning to all our viewers. A most pleasant morning. You good, all right?
Pardon?
You good?
Yes.
All right, good. Well, I'm glad to know that as well.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, we got you with lead troubles every day, but you know that life is not promising, right? So we just have to work with what you got, you know.
You know, just struck up a little commentary here because they say life is. Some people like to say that life is not fair, and I completely disagree with that. I think that people are unfair, but you cannot say that life, as given to us by God, is unfair, as if there is no human influence or human involvement in what happens to you or what happens to anybody. And I do believe that people say life is unfair. Look what happened to he, or look what happened to she. You know, I do understand some cases, but believe me, it's not that it's unfair. And I do know that this can take us into a lengthy discussion for hours if people would so want. But and we have to go into the Bible and slam the Bible and all of that, but we don't want to get into that. But I am just asking you to be positive in the way you think, okay? Life is what you make out of it. Life is, as done by God, is perfect. It's we, the humans, who judge. We are the ones who judge. Through our own conscience, we judge other people because we have been endowed with a sense of morality. And that is just a natural thing, that we judge ourselves and unto the Lord, and we judge others unto the Lord. And we go like, you see how a good thing that happened to he, or that poor thing, look what happened to her.
Or I'm tell her.
You know what I mean? It's just, let's stop being judgmental and look at things in a positive way and say, that's the way it should be. You catch me? Because it's important.
Yeah.
It's the way you think that affects the entire disposition for that day.
So make the best
Be positive.
Make the best out of this day that the Lord has given us once again.
Yes.
Emmanuel, there is an opportunity for songwriters, artists of music. There is a jingle competition coming up.
There is a jingle competition. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Yeah. And they say, you know, any aspiring musicians are asked the UN.
Aren't you a songwriter?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
You never write one song when you're Dory, something about Doreen, something about...
Dory?
No, that Mr. Peters write that.
Do re mi fa sol la ti.
No. Mr. Martin, that's the Dory, no good song. Who write that song?
Brad.
Brad?
Yeah.
Brad Patrick?
Yeah.
All right.
Bela,
Bela until I get dry.
Yeah, that like he remind me that one time the man in Medina Dory bringing that up. And we got the Creole man and the Spanish man in the doorway, and then water they come in and the man want to bail out the doorway, and the man said, boy, throw the pan here. The Spanish man said, no, throw me, I jump the water one time. You know, throw me, I jump the water. Yeah, but I want to go.
Yes.
No, throw the pan here, I jump myself.
Ya que un compañero que le dicen que está en la canoa, está in the dory, and he says, boy, turn the dory around. In other words, you're heading this way, turn it around, paddle it and turn it around, come that way. And the person throws himself in the water and turns over the dory. And I go like, if I had that paddle, I'd knock you with it.
Yeah. That I like the man where the man when him pick up that boom guitar for him and wife for a ride at Sand Hill. And they pick up the Ladyville, him and went at Sand Hill. But this man, when I used up, they got a casket that him got sleep in the casket. They pick up some people that boom cut off, and this man just figure in at Sand Hill. He open his car and jump out. Look, yeah, man, they jump out of the vehicle. Vehicle run out, vehicle jump out. Serious, man. You never hear about that then?
No.
You don't live the experience there?
No, I have never gone through those experiences.
The man has sleep in the car. And when he decide he figure in that Sand Hill, the man jump up. Watch your people.
You're the lad, Ziggy.
Anyway, you laugh, right?
Yes.
So you're good.
Yes.
All right, Emmanuel, the UNDP, Belize is inviting Belizean musicians to enter their anti-corruption jingle competition.
Oy, ay, ay. So you can have a feast with your lyrics.
Yes, so everybody, when we got the thoughts about the the corruption in Belize, because it has to be based around Belize, the anti-corruption. And first prize is a vacation.
Well, I like this.
First prize is a vacation to Cancun, Mexico for 2-person round trip, airfare, and 1 room in a 4-star hotel, including courtesy of Tropic Air. So this is a jingle.
I want to stay at the Ritz-Carlton if I win.
Yeah,
but that's a 5-star.
So this is based around anti-corruption, Emmanuel. For complete details and application form, you can go to www.bzundp.org.
Wait, repeat that again?
www.bz.undp.org.
Okay.
And
that's bz.undp.org. Just remember that.
Yeah, and it's put together by PNUD in America Latina y el Caribe Tropic Air Belize. Also United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, Government of Belize, Press Office, Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports and Culture, Foreign Affairs, Belize, Ministry of Human Development, Social Transformation.
And if you did not get that web page, just simply type in UNDP Belize, and as a search and just Google it, and the website is gonna come right up like that. It just did. Okay?
I'm not sure if this song here can be in Spanish or any different language apart from Creole and well, a kind of English or kind of language that I say we talk, but most of that broken English. So, but it's their deadline is the 30th. Is it 30th
of November?
Yeah, deadline is the 30th of November.
Good. Does that give anybody enough time to write a song?
Of course.
Okay.
I could look by you right now and I could write a song, but I not do that. Because it don't make sense. Because I have to release it and you are a copywriter and you are royalties all anything. What you have the right to.
Okay.
You have the right to.
So there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. But the price good, pa. A vacation to Cancun, Mexico for 2-person round trip airfare and 1 room in a 4-star hotel, including courtesy of Tropic Air. So,
including courtesy?
Yeah. No, the hotel included.
Okay, included.
It's a courtesy of Tropic Air. I don't know if we should do it in español también o solo dejamos así porque
lo vamos a masticar tantito y luego entonces lo explico en español.
Yes. All right.
No lo voy a hacer ahorita, lo voy a...
Oh, okay, yeah. Go through it and then afterwards, sí. But it's a good opportunity. And then make we see how many entries
que tengo
you have.
que pensar cómo venderte la idea de hacer una canción. Cuando se trata de que sea una canción y hasta cierto punto que sea una canción que tenga una tanta cantidad de humor, porque eso es importante.
A catchy rhythm, catchy.
Okay. Porque y que tenga un ritmo. Is it a song or a lyric? Just a lyric.
Song.
Okay. Acerca del tema la canción tiene que estar centrada en el tema de corrupción.
It's a jingle, pa.
It's a jingle.
Yeah, a jingle.
Es más, no estamos hablando de una canción con versos y versos y versos y versos.
One jingle could be 30 seconds.
Exactamente, estamos hablando de un jingle. No sé cómo decirte jingle en español, pero...
Algo como un comercial.
Algo como un anuncio comercial, pero que tenga un mensaje fuerte para que ayudar a concientizar a la gente acerca de la corrupción. ¿Ok? Entonces, si tú quieres, obviamente, hablando en general, ¿no? Corrupción de un bajo nivel hasta el más alto nivel, cualquiera, ¿ok? Pero, tienes hasta el 30 de noviembre para hacerlo. Un premio, mira, un premio que te están dando, que están ofreciendo. ¿Cuántos días en Cancún?
First prize vacation to Cancun, Mexico, 2-person.
Pero no se dice cuántos días.
No, y no sé how much days.
Bueno, es una vacación en Cancún, te están pagando hotel de 4 estrellas en Cancún.
El güey pampliento.
Sí, también te van a volar hasta ahí, todo pagado.
Yes. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Yes, good morning. This is Professor and Doctor in Linguistics, American, Richard Stevens. And I would be delighted. I am 85, I shall be 86. But I think you and any listener would be interested in the fact, in addition to the fact that I never smoked a cigarette or took a drug, I have been taking 2 pills every day as a study at Harvard University to avoid cancer. And I can give this information to anyone. The information would be sent to them by the Harvard University Medical School.
Okay, so what's your point that you would like to get across, sir?
Well, all right. Here, now I have before me, for example, the pills that I am taking now for November, from Wednesday, November, that day to the 30th. Now, here is the number that anyone can call, and they can then receive these free study pills that Harvard University, which existed before the United States of America by 100 years.
You said a keyword, sir. Study pills.
Okay, the number.
No, sir. You said a keyword. Study pills.
What is that again?
You said a keyword. Study pills. In other words, you are trying to tell me that those pills have not yet been approved by the FDA, but
No,
you are
they
doing
have been approved. They certainly have.
Then why are you saying a study pills? Study
No,
pills.
well, you didn't hear it fully what I said. I have been taking these pills now for at least about 20 years. I have carried them with me to 18 countries where I have taught.
What's the name of the pill?
All right. The first is vitamin D3, and the second is a pill in fish oil, EPA. I have all of the numbers here in front of me. But anyone can call and get these free of charge, no charge. This is to Harvard University that existed 100 years before the United States. The number is 800-388-3963. So that is Harvard Medical School and Brigham Young Women's Hospital that have existed together. Now, I have been taking these, I am now 85. I shall be 86, and I will be a citizen of Belize in February.
That's good.
So anyone is welcome to come by my lovely home, which is just a mile and a half from when you pass the Catholic Church in Corazon, you come to this gate. But that's the problem, is people entering. I can give anyone, they can be driving or walk to come here.
Okay, so what you say is the use of the pill? What does the pill do?
They keep you from getting cancer. That is what I am telling you. This is many people with blood pressure. Now, I take my blood pressure every day. I took it this morning as soon as I woke up at 5:15. Now, my blood pressure is almost always under 30. Now, people are going way up, and they need not do this. Why not get these pills that I have been taking? I've carried, they send them out to me free of charge, and this is from Harvard University Medical School.
Thank you very much.
Okay, sir, we will share the number with our viewers, and we will do our own research as well and see
Thank you, sir.
what's up with it. All right?
Okay,
Thank you.
you can call me anytime, 652-4330.
Okay, we got that number. Thank you very much,
Okay.
sir, and all the best to you, and congratulations since you will be becoming a Belizean citizen.
Thank you, sir.
Very, very,
Surprising?
no, but if that is true, and everybody must be wondering the veracity of the content of this man's call, why is it that some company has not made it available? Is it the same old proverbial saying that medicine is just that the doctors and medicine is just a way for some people to get rich, and some of the pharmaceutical companies have spent so much in R&D that they don't want to give out this kind of information? Then the question is, why does Harvard giving out? And he says that it's 20 years since he's been drinking it. Another question is, he did say, and I'm sure that people will agree with me when he says these study pills.
Yeah.
Did you hear what he
Yes,
said?
yes,
that?
I heard it.
And he did say that. No, I refuse to disseminate information about any study pill or any study program, because then they're being used as guinea pigs. Yeah. And I don't want to be talking about anything like that. It might be that the pill is a wonderful pill and it helps in the prevention of cancer. It may just be. However, I asked him a key question. If it is approved by the FDA, obviously, I don't know. Despite the fact that he said that it has been approved by the FDA, I don't know if it has really been approved. So, follow up on your own if you want. The number is 652-4330. 652-4330. Follow up, si tú quieres.
Yeah, but we still have the 800 number, which he gave us, that says it
And
connects you direct to Harvard.
388-3963.
Yeah, so that's another thing.
Do you understand what I
Yes,
just
I understand clearly what you're saying, Emmanuel, because but like you rightly say, if it works, it's good.
If it works, it's good, fantastic. If the gentleman there has been kept alive for so many years, 85, God bless his soul.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's kind of a little funny situation when you ask us to endorse your product, and we just heard about it, and you claim that has kept you alive for so many years. But like anything else, that is the reason why the Food and Drug Administration in the USA takes time out to analyze all of these things.
Yeah.
And before they put out a pill, they make sure that it does not have any secondhand effects, and if it really does work in the first place, you know what I mean? And if the Harvard Medical School has come out with this thing, why is it not in the news? Why is it not big posters? Why is it that, or is it that the pharmaceutical companies are against it, or is it something that I don't know?
And Harvard is no ordinary institution.
Oh no, I've been.
You know,
Harvard is a fantastic university. It's located in Boston, Massachusetts, which is a medical center. You know what I mean? But then again, compañeros, God bless his soul.
Yeah.
This gentleman.
So, Emmanuel, when you talk about this song, right? You mean tell them your Latin speaking listeners that you know.
Sí, hasta eso me olvidé.
Yeah, it's the first prize is a vacation to Cancun. So vacation can be one day. Mexico for two persons.
But maybe it can. Maybe that's why they never tell it a whole lot.
But maybe when you go to the website, you can learn more. I know if we sit down together, Pa, and you look on this thing, I know you're a very versed and smart person. I know that you can come up with the information, and if you come up with the information when it comes to the anti-corruption, because it seems like the UNDP will be they will be launching this jingle. So they want a jingle competition to see what jingle they will use for this anti-corruption.
And does it stipulate what kind of language you can use it in?
It doesn't say anything about that.
It could be Creole, it could be English, it could be Spanish.
It said this competition is aimed at utilizing the universal language of music.
Okay.
Right.
It could be anything your soul desires.
Yeah.
That is understandable in Belize. You know what I mean?
But usually when they do these types of competition, Emmanuel, they ask you to submit, let's say if it's a Latin or a Garifuna song, they ask you to submit the lyrics in English as well, no?
Okay.
So that they can understand it clearly. But you can go to the website and then you will learn more, which is www.
Just do a Google of UNDP Belize, UN, United Nations Development Program, UNDP Belize. That'll take you into they'll give you the name of the website and get in and you can get all the information you want about that.
Right.
Right there and then.
And also yesterday we launched the grand raffle of the 10 marble stove that will be given raffled by German Vega and Sons.
Yes, and as a matter of fact, I should have a stub. I think because you gave me a ticket yesterday.
Yeah.
And I gave it to one of my friends, and he filled it out, but I didn't bring the stub. But I will have it in for you tomorrow.
Yeah, so what we'll do, Emmanuel, we know we have a guest coming up, but let's take a break and then we'll come back. We'll continue with some more discussion before we have our guest here this morning.
Let's take that break because it's about exactly 8:15, and we'll be right back with you after these messages. Don't go away.
Attention all Digicel prepaid customers. Digicel now has a new way for you to access all the prepaid services that you love. Our new prepaid menu is now your one-stop shop for everything prepaid. Checking your account balances, purchasing your favorite data plan, text bundles, and more just got easier. Accessing this new menu is quick and easy. Just dial *100#. A menu will pop right up on your phone with a list of all the available options. And you can still dial *100 for voice instructions or send a text using our shortcode options. Listen, all options are super easy. Just choose which one works best for you. Because being prepaid is just that simple. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat to learn more about your new prepaid menu or visit our website at digicel.bz/menu. Go beyond, only with Digicel.
The bigger, better network. Digicel.
El manejo integrado de plagas como parte de un enfoque sustentable en producción utiliza diferentes estrategias de control, favoreciendo el desarrollo y evitando un daño económico. La caña de azúcar es afectada por diversas plagas como los roedores, picudo, gusano barenador y la mosca pinta, siendo esta la más perjudicial. Actualmente en Belice se encuentran dos especies, Aeñolamia varia y Aeñolamia albofasciata. La mosca pinta posee un ciclo de vida incompleto, huevo, ninfa y adulto. Las hembras pueden depositar entre 200 a 300 huevecillos dependiendo de la especie. Su duración de vida es de 10 a 12 días. Bajo condiciones ambientales favorables, humedad y temperatura, son condiciones ideales para la mosca pinta. La plaga causa daño significativo al follaje de la planta, disminuyendo el rendimiento. Los huevecillos depositados entre octubre y noviembre son diapáusicos y brotarán en el invierno del siguiente año. Los primeros brotes de ninfas inician con las primeras lluvias. Al emerger, la ninfa encuentra plantas hospederas y permanece en la base de los tallos hasta su etapa de adulto. Durante el invierno, eclosionan hasta 3 generaciones, dependiendo del clima. Una mosca pinta adulta se aparea a las pocas horas de haber emergido y a los 2 a 3 días después ya está capacitada para ovipositar. Muestreo de suelo en campo y posterior análisis en laboratorio para detectar cantidad de huevecillos fértiles presente. Resultados indicarán los pasos a seguir. Inmediatamente después de la cosecha, se da manejo a los residuos para facilitar el uso de la rastra fitosanitaria. El pase adecuado y oportuno de la rastra fitosanitaria reduciría la población de huevos porque los expone al sol para que se deshidraten y a los depredadores. Los huevecillos se encuentran hasta en una profundidad de 6 centímetros de la superficie del suelo. El aporque tiene como objetivo enterrar los huevecillos de la mosca pinta para que al tratar de salir de la superficie se mueran por asfixia. Esta labor reduce la población de huevecillos. Recuerde que su cañal debe estar libre de malezas, incluyendo las guardarrayas o bordes que sirven de hospederos para la mosca pinta. Es muy importante empezar el monitoreo desde el comienzo de las primeras lluvias. El monitoreo temprano de ninfas es clave para poder actuar a tiempo y no permitir que las poblaciones se salgan fuera de control. El monitoreo de adultos se realiza con trampas amarillas o verdes para detectar las poblaciones de adultos a tiempo y tomar las decisiones de control necesarias. Los resultados del monitoreo indican la acción a proceder, sea control biológico, etológico o en última instancia insecticida. El control biológico con el hongo Metarhizium sp debe ser aplicado en poblaciones después de los resultados del monitoreo. Estimado cañero, para no perder su producción hay que estar alerta con la plaga. Póngase al día y tome las medidas necesarias. Para mayor información, contáctese con CIRDI.
Buster. They see you and how you're living. Buster. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Buster. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Buster. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
I love my Digicel 4G LTE data. Between work and school, I have to multitask to keep up. When I'm on the move, I have everything I need no matter where I go. Whether it's research for school, emails for work, or Facebook, Snapchat, and YouTube while on those long bus rides, Digicel 4G LTE got me covered. Digicel 4G LTE's nationwide coverage is exactly what I need to get me where I'm going. They're truly the bigger, better network.
I'm about to hit you with the work, boy. The bigger, better network. Digicel.
Sugar City Morning Show.
Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros. Aquí está, bienvenidos de vuelta en este segmento. Estamos en espera de nuestro invitado y me imagino que pronto llegará. Pero ante todo, yo quiero empezar una discusión. I'd like to, welcome back, Chiqui. I'd like to begin a discussion with you and with the public in regards to the amount of diabetes cases that we learned about yesterday are increasing worldwide and also in Belize. It is on the diabetes is on the rise across the world, and that's why, ladies and gentlemen, we're beginning this discussion to be able to use this as a background for the further discussion we'll hopefully be having with Dr. Cardo, where we will be talking about the benefits of good nutrition, okay? And talking about, obviously, the wrong practices that we are doing, okay? We learned of it some time ago that the Ministry of Health has pretty much banned the use of the entry of carbonated drinks, Coca-Cola, and other sugared drinks into the Ministry of Health compounds.
Right, yeah. Which
and
is
there
good.
is, although there is some sort of resistance, because some doctors are saying, I like my Coke, and this, but and some people are saying, well, I'm not a patient, I'll just work there, and you can't prohibit me. But I do believe that we need to discuss this a little bit more, because when I posted that announcement coming from the Ministry of Health, there was a noted lawyer coming to my page and saying that it cannot be enforced for those who are who work within the compound of Ministry of Health. So, if you are a worker within the compound, you cannot stop you from taking in a Coke. However, we're going a little bit off tangent here, but I wanted to explain this to you. But at the end of the day, we will talk more about that. Believe me, we will. But the amount of diabetes cases that are coming up in the country of Belize is alarming. So many people that are coming up with this disease. And some people will say, oh, but it is genetic. Oh, but this is this. Oh, but it runs in the family. And if your man got it, if your man not got it and your partner got it, then you won't get it. Then the question is, well, why are we seeing such a large, huge increase in the cases of diabetes? Yeah. Can it be that perhaps we are wrong in the assumption that it is only genetic? Or perhaps can it be something that you acquire eventually through trauma? I gather that you can get it through some sort of fright, that you are, you go into a stage of fear, and it may cause some sort of influence in your ability to metabolize sugars and so forth, and you end up with some sort of diabetes.
Correct. When you got a lot of pressure, and so I understand it's up to 50,000 right now in Belize persons that has diabetes. And what is frightening
50?
about that? Yes. And I understand some children as well is included in that, Emmanuel.
Well, 14 point, it could be up to 17 of 380,000. Wow. Yes, 38.7. Yes, it might be 50,000 people who are. What was the 50,000? People who are suffering with diabetes or some sort of diabetes?
Well, yeah, but then, like I say, what is frightening with that, because children are included in that as well, Emmanuel. And the kids sometimes they ball for one chips, they get them one chips, kid on a coca, they get a coca, lot of fudge and anything when they sell it in school, because some school compounds are not selling it inside, but outside, all the vendors are outside.
I gather that the law was made applicable to schools as well, that the soft drinks cannot be sold.
Yeah, but that inside the compound. Outside, you have all the people who sell all the sweets chips.
Well, then I think that there must be some sort of program that works along with the banning that educates the parents and the children about the effects of drinking too much soft drink. Now, I don't have anything against soft drinks. I drink a Coke occasionally. I drink it maybe once or once every week or so forth, and it, I don't feel it does anything bad to me. But hello, there are people who drink 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 Cokes per day, ladies and gentlemen.
A lot of them
who drink. Why I go buy me a Coke? Why I never had enough? Go buy the next one. And they buy the cases of soft drink at home and they have it in the refrigerator. And now we're seeing the effects, ladies and gentlemen.
One of my friends will drink 6 Coke every day.
You see?
He say if I don't get me Coke, I can't go on with my day. And in a lot of energy drinks, I saw the Auto Emmanuel, they got a lot of sugar in the energy drink.
All the energy drinks, all the Monster and all the what you call it, those things are filled up with sugar.
Yeah.
That's what actually gives you the rush.
Yeah, they got all these small one, where said that one, the power you for 24 hours. So once you drink that, you got 24 hours without sleep. That'll carry you through. That'll make you not sleep the night. But
it has caffeine as well.
Yeah.
So a combination of caffeine that takes up your high blood pressure, a sugar that gives you a rush of energy and so forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Increases your metabolism and so forth and so forth. Ladies and gentlemen, and if you don't, if your body is not working well, and you're putting so much sugar into it, then if your body cannot metabolize all that sugar, excess sugar in your body, then obviously you'll have an increased amount of sugar running in your blood.
Sorry.
You know what I mean?
Pa, I remember when I went to the Palladium here in a little bit past Playa del Carmen, and
I thought it was someplace else. Okay.
We gone for the day, so we were coming back the night, and I stopped the one in the Oxo, and I buy one of the energy drink and I take one coffee. Man, I travel all the way, drive right through the night to reach us at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I never get sleepy until about 7 o'clock in the evening. So that I will show you how them thing build you up, and I don't know that what they do to you, but they keep you going, but not because they keep you going that is good, because you force your body, you force your system, because you need to get sleep. And if you do that and you drink up 10 things like that, it messes you up as well.
Now, there is nothing wrong with taking a vitamin instead of vitamin B complex that gives you the little pep that you want. Yeah. But the excess caffeine and the excess sugar is what is causing us a lot of problems. Now, we're hoping that Dr. Cardo is someplace close by.
Yeah.
And because I promised, Eduardo, yo voy a estar ahí, no te preocupes. So, we're putting this as a backstage argument discussion because we're seeing a lot of people with diabetes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give you a quick backdrop of the situation here.
But also diabetes ends up with persons losing their lives, That's not just one disease where you catch it and just got it like that.
More than 400 million persons are living with diabetes around the world. And women make up those hardest hit by this growing epidemic. Okay? Global statistics show that diabetes is the 9th leading cause of death in women, causing over 2 million deaths every year. And I wonder why women? Why women over men? The latest figures also show that 2 out of every 5 women with diabetes are of reproductive age. Important. So where does Belize lie in all of these global statistics? The numbers are a cause for concern because there are more than 50,000 people living with the disease here in Belize, ladies and gentlemen. 50,000 people living with some sort of the disease in the area, in the region. Okay? And yesterday's observance of World Diabetes Day, the focus was on diabetes and women. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not only of concern to women, but also to the general population, to men and children. Like I said, I applaud the move by the Ministry of Health to ban some of these carbonated sugared soft drinks, okay? And from the hospitals and from some schools, but I think that the effort falls short. There has to be some sort of educational program. More of these coming from within the TV networks and talk shows, where we begin to inform and educate people about the negative effects of drinking these highly sugared drinks. I heard from somebody that one bottle of Coke has up to 5 ounces of sugar.
5 ounces of sugar, that would be like what, about how much teaspoon that, pa? More or less.
About 7 or 8 teaspoons.
So much?
So, of course.
Then that's a lot.
Of course. It just begins to, and you don't taste it because of the highly carbonated, it has a lot of gas. So, essentially the gas and the sugars join together to give you that tingle in your throat. And man, it feels good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But, ladies and gentlemen, there has come a time when we have to begin to say, tell you what, let me look at how this is affecting me. All those people who have to drink Coke and Coke and Coke every day, believe me, it is not doing our bodies well at all. And we must have some sort of forum where we begin to educate. And that's what I said. Estamos empeñados en tratar de conseguir más doctores para que nos informen y nos eduquen, compañeros, acerca de esto. Porque esto es de máxima importancia. Porque si tú no tienes un pueblo saludable, entonces, ¿qué es tu riqueza? ¿Qué es tu riqueza? La gente tiene que estar sano y salvo y saludables para poder llevar a cabo su rol en la sociedad, para poder trabajar. Pero si un 15 o 20% de nuestra población está enferma con diabetes, entonces, ¿a dónde vamos? Ya con todas las otras enfermedades y con todos los otros problemas, alcoholismo, drogadicción, que están causando un impacto en la cantidad de gente disponible para llevar a cabo un trabajo. Entonces, ¿a dónde vamos, compañeros? ¿A dónde vamos? You understand my point, what I'm telling you?
It's a frightening,
it's a strain.
Yeah, it's a frightening, it's a sad situation and something very dangerous. Like when Miss Racinius were here, she has always said, it's what you put in your mouth.
We are
Be
what
careful.
we eat. We are what we eat. And a lot of people don't like to hear it, but we are what we eat. A lot of people like to eat then chicharron. I like belly chicharron, but I will only eat it once a month.
Yeah, just to enjoy the flavor.
You know what I mean? And I went chew on it, and I went chop on it, and I went, whatever. But that's it. That's it. You know what I mean? I understand that there are certain things that I do that I shouldn't, but it's not as if I'm going to do it on a daily basis.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
True. Yeah, we have to be careful because that young lady that comes here, she's a nutritionist, right?
Yes, she is.
And she was telling us all about the wrong things that
maybe Alexis, if you're watching or if somebody is, please pass on the message. I need to get Alexis here sometime next week.
Yeah, things are getting critical.
I need to get her down next week.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning. A very good topic this morning.
Yes, sir.
But here is the question. You as a TV company, as a company that announces things, when what is the price for when you advertise drinks or beers on the television. Once you're doing this, that's you're telling the people, right now, if it's a program called you're doing anymore, you're saying, okay, this something is bad, drinking is bad, marijuana, everything is bad, right? It gets you sick. But what you charge you live by doing commercials. That's the way television and radio station live. By doing commercials, that's the way they pay. So, would you, as a television station, right now that you're talking about soft drinks and carbonated drinks are bad for your health, would you still put ads on your TV to try to sell these products? It's just a question I'm asking,
let me tell you something. We can air the advertisements, but we can also air information about it that is not good for you as well. As a public service announcement. But like he rightly says that that's where the television stations, the radio stations generate their revenue.
You see, in the States, some time ago, many years ago, the same situation was brought up. Why, if you notice that cigarettes are not advertised on national TV anymore, and neither is liquor, hard liquor advertised on national TV anymore, okay? Our legislation here has not gotten to that point where it prohibits the advertisement of some of these products. However, it would rely completely on the conscience and the good, and the good thinking of a company to say, tell you what, we will not air any advertisements and so forth. But my brother, I wish we had as much advertisement as we would like without having to rely on the advertisements of those companies. But unfortunately, we don't. Okay? This is the plain truth. Money makes the world turn, and I'm sure that you know that.
And I remember one time, Emmanuel, the late Mr. Gilberto Cuello, Cheesy. We were doing some type of concert or something. I don't really remember what was it, but we went to him to try to get some sponsor. At that time, we only had Radio Belize, and Radio Belize said, okay, we could publicize, but try to get some sponsorship for the radio station so that, So we gone to Mr. Cuello. He said, you know what, I'm glad enough to sponsor, but right now, the law is that we cannot advertise any alcohol product on the radio stations until after 9 o'clock in the night.
What date was that? What time?
That what was in Mr. George Price days. So that there was a law for that. You can't yes, there was a law for that at that time. So anytime during the day, during news, I saw you now here.
Well, it will take a lot more people like this gentleman who called, a lot more to call and to create a new conscience, una nueva conciencia acerca de esto, because at the end, and we'll have to, which will force some of the media houses to rethink the way of doing business. You know what I mean? And also force those companies to rethink on how it is that they are going to market their products.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or charge them double the price or triple the price for doing it.
Yeah, but it's a very good observation that this fella has.
Absolutely. But like I said, in the same breath, a number of other media houses are selling you the rum and the beer and so forth, and in their programs they are doing that. We shouldn't be comparing.
You see some of the South
We don't want to compare. But, and I wish, like I said, to God that we had the ability to say, or the stability to say, tell you what, we don't bother with that one, because these are bad for the... But at the end of the day, gentlemen, money makes the world go wrong. We need that income to pay the bills, to pay a lot of, well, all the expenses that we have. Not a lot, all the expenses.
But it goes further than only the advertisement that the caller alluded to, because, like some of these companies, some schools, or some sporting activities, as if it's a sponsorship. Okay, I'll put up your backboard for your basketball, but then I'll put up my big sign right there. They are also in the sporting facilities.
Well, that's what I call that's what the gentleman was gearing to, because he said that there must be some moral responsibility coming from the media houses, and not only media houses, because now you're extending it to schools, and telling them, you're willing to give me a platform, or what you call it for your
backboard,
a backboard or whatever, or you willing, but I'm sorry, but I cannot advertise your soft drinks or your beverages here, because they have been deemed to be
not too healthy.
Not healthy.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
Somebody, I don't know if the little houses that they have in some of the schoolyards, they ask the companies there to build the house for them. Okay, we can build the house to you, but we are put to a sign. I don't blame the companies then, because then they do a way of getting out their advertisement for their product. But like you say, the people need to decide if they take one stand on that.
But then, like I said, some time ago, ladies and gentlemen, I was approached by a relative of mine from Merida, who wanted me to join the campaign against soft drinks. That never come out too good. That to try to bring a greater conscience or awareness of the effects of soft drinks to the community, and that she was willing to help me bring one of the noted researchers and noted advocates against the soft drinks, because of the increased amount of sicknesses that we're seeing. And this person was, so many little appendages behind his name, it's not funny. In other words, he was a well-respected, renowned individual, that he travels around the world giving presentations about why they should ban the use of certain carbonated drinks. So, because of the negative impact it has on the health of people, but or at least restrict the use or the sale of the carbonated drinks. But unfortunately, that did not materialize. However, I noted, not with much surprise, that the Ministry of Health some time ago put out the release saying that they have incorporated the same measure that Mexico has incorporated some time ago, banning the entry of soft drinks into the hospitals. Now, hablando al grano ahora, te voy a decir de que siempre está entrando los soft drinks al hospital.
Yo quiero una Coca-Cola y me traen
siempre
3
lo están metiendo. No por los pacientes, sino por personas que quizás aquella ley no les aplica. Ahora, yo tengo aquí en mi página, y voy a rápidamente entrar.
We have a call coming in here, Pastor. Let's go to this call. Hello, good morning. Yes, hello, good morning. This the Sugar City Morning Show. I think you have the wrong number. This is the Sugar City Morning Show. The ticket, they're right there at Channel 10.
Okay.
You can come pick it up anytime between now and 6 o'clock this evening, all right?
Okay, when are the raffle?
The 15th of December. It will be on a
Oh,
Friday.
December, everything is today.
No, the 15th. 1 month from today.
Okay, no problem then.
All right, congratulations.
That day in front away.
Front of IT vet.
Oh, front IT vet. Okay then, no problem. Thanks very much.
We'll give us some more ticket in a little while and
okay.
11 o'clock today. So encourage your friends to tune in, all right?
Okay then, no problem.
All right, thank you very much. That's pertaining to the grand raffle that's been win 1 of 10 stove by German Vega and Sons Imports Limited. We will be giving away some tickets in a very short while, and also we have some more to give away on the 11 o'clock show. It's 18 minutes after 8 o'clock, and we continue our discussion. But when we go up on break and we come back, then we'll move right into the stoves because we want people get the opportunity to
Here
win.
it is. The release from the Ministry of, and it says, well, this is based on a news release. A memorandum issued by the Director of Health Services in the Ministry of Health announced a new policy implemented by the Ministry to ban unhealthy foods, including soft drinks, from all Ministry of Health. So, with this, we know that it's not only soft drinks, it is unhealthy foods. Okay? The implementation of this new policy comes after considering the financial and social effects that diseases such as obesity, diabetes, hypertension, and cancer has in our society. Okay? Healthy eating, according to the ministry, is the main contributor to management and prevention of these diseases. And as such, the Minister of Health, along with senior administrative staff of health facilities, have engaged in this healthy food on-site policy. Okay? The switch from soft drinks, foods high in sugar, salt, and fat, to fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole wheat products within all Ministry of Health facilities is expected to take effect on November 1st. Now, we are already on the 15th. Soft drink, this unquote, is one of the main concerns. We need to eliminate the soft drinks and sweets in schools, in colleges. This is personal advocate to the Ministry of Education to work along with the Ministry of Health. Blah, blah, blah. The people of Belize have to work along with the Ministry of Health. The people of Belize have to work along with the Ministry of Health. This is what I'm getting at. It is not only the Ministry of Health or the minister, it is you, the people, that needs to work along for us to create a healthy lifestyle. I gather that some of the very attendants and some of the very medical doctors and so forth are the ones who are taking in the soft drinks. And they may have a right to take it in. Now, let me go to what I was saying. Oh, God. Oh, here it is. And I got a message on the Facebook page saying this, okay, the new policy is expected to apply to all staff who eat on site. Foods served to patients, food for any Ministry of Health meeting and events, and also food served at snack shops and vendors on site. Mm-hmm. This is what CTV3 put out, because I'm reading verbatim. However, a noted lawyer went on my page and said, this policy cannot be enforced on staff who eat on site. I guess this person knows the legality of it. So, however, regardless if it's legal or illegal, we know that's why I put special emphasis on the area that it is we, the people, that need to join forces with the ministry, okay, to make this thing go through. But if some of the very attendants and some of the very nurses are taking in soft drinks into the Ministry of Health, then that is not good.
Good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Yeah, just a short message. The guy speaking right now. Instead of saying you the people, he should say we the people.
I agree with that. We the people.
We the people, right?
Yes. But sir, just a correction. I was reading of an article, so I have to refer to it as you the people.
Yeah. Okay.
But I agree with you when you say we the people.
We, because this is included in stopping it too.
Yes, I agree with that.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Right. So people want to make sure of this thing. So you talk about the people who work at, let's say, hospital, and the one who work at school, like the warden and so on, people who clean up the area. They're not supposed to carry in of drink.
No, they're not supposed to. But however,
according to the attorney,
according to her, it says this policy cannot be enforced on staff who eat on site. So there is some sort of disagreement.
But when it comes
in this regard.
But when it comes to the health institution, wouldn't they know that it's not good for them? Like the people who work at the hospital.
Of course, that's why there is a call to conscience from the ministry saying it is for us, the people, to understand. And I think that it behooves all the doctors, and it has to come when it's already a government policy. So, but the point is, what are the security guards doing? Why are they permitting all of this to go in? Or will they have to search every individual now to see if they're bringing in coke?
Maybe
as if it were drugs.
Maybe
you know
they
what
are
I mean?
unaware of this.
Well, I did tell them because I see it. Hello, I see it.
Yeah, people like that and eat coke. Why people like them coke? I tell you.
But then if you're not permitted to do it on site, you cannot drink it on site. And I think that as senior officials of the Ministry of Health, they're supposed to adhere to the law. Don't you think so?
That's right. But
exactly.
If you the carotene and they stop you, then you have the right to tell them, look, yeah, this is not the law, so you can't stop me for this. But some people
are doing that. Right. So, but first of all, I think this matter of the legality has to be cleared up.
Yeah.
Because Ms. Schumann has clearly written on my page that this policy cannot be enforced on staff who eat on site.
Yeah.
So, and I respect her immensely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I need to call back this person to go up and break and find out where this story was found, because it's saying that there is a story out that Belize has lost a case of another 18 million. Is that true?
I don't know about
that. Yeah. So we have to find that, and then we can tell you about it. But we are trying to see if we can get it up, but it's not coming up. But what we'll do, we will take a break.
Let's take that break. It's exactly 25 minutes after 8, and we'll be right back with you after these messages.
I'm going to get ready because we'll be giving away some more tickets, for this big raffle for German Vega and Sons Imports Limited. We'll be giving out some tickets. So, and that's for you to get in for the opportunity to win one of 10 stoves. Also, $50 gifts, education, material gift certificates that can be redeemed and picked up at A&R Enterprises Limited countrywide. So we'll take a break, folks, and we'll be right back.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
The new Belize City Civic Center is taking shape at the foot of the Balkan Bridge and is expected to be completed by December 2017. This multi-purpose mega facility will boast an air-conditioned interior with a seating capacity of 4,500, a FIBA-certified wooden main court and 3 practice courts, offices, media boxes, and multiple locker rooms, another basketball court with 24-hour access to the public, and parking for 200 vehicles. This $34 million investment highlights a new era of world-class sporting infrastructure for the entire country of Belize. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Every day when my daddy gets up to go to work, he says this is for me to have a better life. But I say, Daddy, we have a better life. Mommy don't have to leave home to wash my clothes anymore. We don't have to go all the way to a pump and back home those heavy buckets. No, Mommy just have to turn on the pipe and wash up and make we bathe as long as we want. Even the school teacher make we wash we hand the pipe instead of a nasty bucket like before. See, Daddy, life is better with water than life.
Northern Medical Specialty Plaza has been offering excellent health services since its inception in 2000. Today you can enjoy a wide range of medical services through our experienced doctors and dedicated friendly staff. No need to go to Belize City or Cheto Mall. Introducing our new state-of-the-art CT scan 16 slice, now available at Northern Medical Specialty Plaza in high-definition technology, computerized tomography. Also available, ultrasound 4D scan, which shows moving 3D images of your baby. We also provide services such as mammograms, X-ray, clean and safe nursery, certified pharmacist, operating facilities, our 24 hours emergency and hospitalization, high technology research facilities. Our motto has always been to serve our community with compassion, quality, and affordable medical services. Specialists devoted to serve you. Visit us today at Orchid Drive in Orange Rock Town or call us at 302-3708. Northern Medical Specialty Plaza. Your health is our priority.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. We sometimes run out of words to apologize because sometimes we believe, sincerely believe, when a guest tells us we will be there. But
we have to go on.
It happens. It happens. It happens. It happens. So we're still awaiting the arrival, but we don't know what happens. Okay?
Yeah.
But the good news is that there's going to be a raffle.
Yeah, a big raffle coming up on the 15th of December, brought to you by German Vega and Sons Imports Limited, and in conjunction with Gamesa Biscuits. And you get the opportunity to win one of 10 brand new Marbe stove. That's 6-hole, no chupa?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 6-hole, you got your oven and everything, and a big stove. Make we see the stove there by Maurice, make we see that stove. The big stove, they got 10 of them. 10 of them for you to win. All you need to do is to go to the participating stores across the country, right? The participating stores. And Sons, especially the Gamesa and the other products from La Costeña. Once you know they are being distributed by German Vega and Sons, you buy your product and like you see that nice stove that was up on the screen right there. So you can get the opportunity to win one of these stoves. They'll be raffling 10 and it's over the entire country. So the Tabo Benque Viejo, San Ignacio, all over the country. All the way to PG, Stan Creek, San Pedro, Belize, Orange Walk, Corozal. So each district will get an opportunity to win one of these 10 stores. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Morning, Kiki.
Morning,
I
morning.
would like to do something with you first.
Yes, morning.
I would like to ask if the department, if they check the water that people selling, this purified water.
If the what?
Purified water.
If they check
No, our low mistake one little bit.
Okay, go ahead. She wants to know if the Department of Youth.
Health.
Go ahead, Miss Young.
Department of
The department, if they check these people selling this purified water.
In the Department of Health.
If they go around checking this purified water, they
That's a
tell
fantastic
if it's
question
really
you
clean.
just asked us.
Because you know what? I was drinking from one company and I changed to another company. And since that, all of us get sick.
Wow.
Real sick. So I'd like to know if people checking this water, really.
Well, they should. They should be checking on these
Because,
operations.
you know, people
Ma'am,
giving to the babies, you know.
Ma'am,
they say
can I tell you? There is supposed to be a standard. From last we spoke with the chief public health officer here in Belize, here on the show actually, some time ago. He informs us that there was already a standard being written, it's ready to be implemented for all those producers of manufacturers of water in the country of Belize. We wonder why it has not been implemented. Now, I thank you and congratulate you for calling in and giving in this, because you just opened a very good topic.
Yes, because, you know, people buy this water, they give it to their kids thinking that it's clean, you know, and it's healthy, and you know what, we could drink it, not knowing that we could get really sick with this water, maybe kill a child, because that child can't take the sickness as adult, you know.
Well, thank you for calling, man. Thank you very much for calling.
You know why I say someone they don't know, Emmanuel, before we go back to the giveaways for the raffle tickets, 25 away from 9, and short I'll be going back to that. What somebody they do right now, you know they have them plant, they're not everybody do it. Somebody they got a plant where people go and they go buy them water. But everybody cannot make it to the plant. Somehow maybe they live far. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Morning. I'm not body raffle, but it's stove there. What you getting at that raffle? I don't know really.
Okay, we announce it right now, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, we announce it right now. Yeah, see what happens now, Emmanuel. So you know, so people have their container, them bottle, but they don't want to change it. So with some of their companies, you know, they go wrong and they got a funnel. So what they do, they take for their funnel and put it in your bottle and they drain out the water from one of them gallons where they have and fill it with the funnel. The other day I see one and I do it and I see some vehicle, they pass a lot of dust, they fly up. And they right there, so they pour the water. You understand?
No commentary.
And it happened because
No
I
comment.
see it. I don't know the who, and I don't say the who because I don't know the who.
But returning just quickly before we go on to the raffle, just quickly, we're still wondering why that standard has not been implemented. And I'm hoping that bureaucrats and politicians are not putting any sort of impediments as in the implementation of this, because I do believe that it is absolutely necessary. In the first place, I just quickly want to tell you, just bear with me a little while.
On their lots. I don't know if the poison will make them have to chop it or what. I don't know if people send them to do it.
What is the message though?
He just say, I really want to alert our neighbors. I don't know who is this person that all over town that they got people to spray poison on their lot. Sometimes people pay others to go spray it, right? Maybe this person don't know, but if you can give us more detail, then we can deal with it. But this thing with them, this water business, I see them doing it. Why? Then careful, then gallon and they put on funnel and they pour out the water in the next person container.
Bad practice. You lose if you think that your water was purified, it no longer is purified.
Yeah, and then people are say, well, I don't have to go away and I don't have to jump on my bike. No, I don't have to burn gas to go. They carry and pass right there, so they could full me gallon for me. You know. But I'm going back to this raffle, Emmanuel. This big raffle comes up on the 15th.
Talk to me, but how can you get a raffle ticket?
Well, if you get a raffle ticket, there is more than one way that you can get a ticket. One is to go to the shops countrywide, and when you go to the shop and purchase some of these products, what? La Costeña products and Gamesa biscuit. These are items that are available, are distributed by German Vega and Sons Limited here in Orange Walk. When you purchase that, you ask the shopkeeper, tell the shopkeeper, okay, can I have my ticket for the raffle by German Vega and Sons? And there is an arrangement with the...
No, is this only Orange Walk or is this countrywide?
This is countrywide.
All over, Corozal to Toledo.
Yeah, to Toledo.
San Pedro and Kikaka included.
Yes, all over. That's why it's 10 stove.
So, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be, demand your tickets from your grocer. Believe me, they have all been fitted with tickets. They have been given tickets. There are thousands of tickets being
5,000
being given out to for a lot of people, to all the grocers and grocery stores and so forth. Even if they get 100, they have the opportunity to give you. This raffle happens when?
15th of December.
And where will it happen?
Right here live on North Television Channel 10.
But not on the Sugar City Morning Show.
No. We will start at 9:30. So yeah,
and it's going to be on your program.
Yeah, I need to bring some breakfast to me that day, because right after that, I'll jump right into it. Remember that day, the 15th of December.
Okay.
All right. So, so you could go to the stores. You could buy the Gamesa biscuit as well. I think Gamesa biscuit come in different
types of flavors and different packages. And Gamesa is
very popular.
Is Galletas Mexicanas Mexico Sociedad Anónima. So Gamesa is one of the big names in Mexico when it comes to biscuits. Believe me, they produce. And this is being sponsored by Gamesa, but it's being offered as well to customers from German Vega and Sons. In other words, customers of those brands that German Vega and Sons distribute.
Make us see that shelf there again with their Costeña products by.
And Gamesa products, if we had some, please.
Yeah, see, they got the Costeña products there. Yeah, you could see the pepper, the jalapeno, but they got the jalapeno, then they got the salsa casera, the chipotle, and different La Costeña products. So when you buy any...
Los frijoles La Costeña. Las galletas Gamesa. Las galletas Gamesa son riquísimas, porque tenemos que hablar acerca de Gamesa, por el amor de Dios, porque Gamesa es el que está promocionando esta rifa conjunto con el distribuidor German Vega and Sons. Así que 10 estufas y hornos se estarán rifando el 15 de diciembre aquí en Canal 10, no durante este show, pero en su show de mi compañero Chequi de 9:30 a 12, donde cada distrito, repito, cada distrito tendrá su oportunidad de ganarse, alguien dentro de ese distrito tendrá oportunidad de ganarse una estufa. ¿Por qué se está haciendo así? Para que, dirá la gente, la gente aquí de Orange Walk se van a ganar todo. O la gente de Cayo se van a ganar todo. No, no es así. Cada distrito tendrá su oportunidad de ganarse una estufa. Y así es como va a suceder. Porque cuando se esté haciendo la rifa, se va a rifar por distrito. La caja de Corozal va a salir, la caja de Orange Walk, la caja del distrito de Belice, la caja de Cayo, la caja de Stan Creek, la caja de Toledo y la caja de San Pedro, o como sea que esté dividido. Y yo no tengo nada que ver con cómo se va a repartir esto, pero le estoy dando una idea de cómo es que se va a hacer esta cosa, ¿ok? Son 10 estufas que se van a rifar, 10 estufas, compañeros, y estoy seguro que Chequi está dispuesto ahorita a regalar unas de los tickets. Am I right?
Right. So that's another form of how you can get tickets to by tuning into the Sugar City Morning Show, because every day we'll be giving out tickets, and also on the 11 o'clock music program that we have from 11 until 12. But on that day of the raffle, then it starts from 9:30 in the morning. You know, I guess we might have to tune up Emmanuel for sing Wali Pavarotti, because then the time they saw
Oh Sole Mio.
Yeah, you know.
Tan fronte.
You're good. I got you down. I put you on the program. You know. Because you know we have a got some entertainment too, right?
And I am fit for entertainment?
You're good, man. Pavarotti.
Okay.
You're good for that,
right.
man. Okay.
And you should listen to me singing Nessun Dorma.
Yeah, make we number there 2170 302-2170. And remember, folks, it's 10 brand new stove that we'll be giving out right here on the same station, and that's in appreciation to you from the company for for supporting them throughout the years. And then Christmas they come, so the company figure, okay, some people need a new stove for Christmas, so it's a great initiative. So we certainly like to congratulate the company for doing so. Sugar City Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
¿Es la costeña?
¿Es la costeña, pa?
Claro, como dicen a Wedge. Claro que sí, es la costeña.
Okay.
¿Cómo te llamas? Hello.
Hello.
Baja tu volumen del televisor para que hoy tú podamos platicar.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Hello.
What's your name?
Rosa Maria, right?
Rosa, good morning, Mary.
Morning, just morning.
Yeah, how things?
You know I am tuned to your program every morning.
Yes,
Address, corazón. Address.
Okay.
¿Qué es tu address?
Dirección.
Number 4 Sarstool Street.
Oh, Sarstool Street. All right. Yeah, I need to give you your number too. So correct.
You know my number?
Yeah.
Or you want me to give you?
Yeah, give it.
Please.
631 4691.
631 4691.
631 4691.
Okay, Mary, thanks very much, and thanks for tuning in. I hope your name come out that day.
Well, I wish.
Yeah. Well, all the best, right? All the best,
Have
Mary.
a nice day, you and Emmanuel.
Yeah, baby. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So it's La Costeña product. So by purchasing La Costeña product as well at the different shops throughout the country, then you'll be able to obtain your ticket as well, and also the Gamesa biscuit. You see, like how we say, Norte Vision Channel 10. We got German Vega. Give it the, how do I call it, the full name for the company.
But
Something
you need a problem there because.
But we announced it already. You,
Okay.
you see where you mark on the flyer there? German Vega and something.
I will ask you to be the judge of that.
Of course, of course. So call us, folks, call us and tell us the full name of the company here in Orange Walk that are raffling these 10 stoves. You can call with a PG, you can call with a Stan Creek, you can call with any part of the country, and you can be part of this raffle because you out there are part of this raffle as well. Just keep on.
Ladies, sorry to interrupt. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to be exact.
Yeah, you need to be exact.
You cannot say, no.
We want to see how keen our listeners are. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Hello, German Vega and Gamesa's company.
All right, That is not what we're asking for, right? We're asking the full name of the
Full
company.
legal name of the company that is promoting it here in Belize.
Yeah, Emmanuel mentioned Gamesa Biscuit because it's a merge between Gamesa and German Vega and Sons. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
German Vega and Sons?
German Vega and Sons?
Nope.
It's not complete, all right? There is something else after German Vega and Sons, all right? So, it's German Vega and Sons, but something else is added on.
And let me just give you a little hint. There are two words after Sons.
Okay.
German Vega and Sons, blam, blam.
Somebody know, you know, pa. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
German Vega and Sons Limited.
No.
You miss out one.
You missed out one.
Yeah, you miss out one. So we're getting there, no, pa. We're getting there. So you miss out one. And this is for an opportunity for you to win a ticket. Now a stove, because somebody called me yesterday and tell me when I go pick up the stove.
Price?
I tell you, no, yet, man. You get the opportunity for winning it. It will be drawn on the 15th. Sugar City Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Now you're talking.
Got it. What's your name?
Shirley Bell.
Shirley Bell.
Where you live, Shirley?
Shirley Bell. Where you at, Union Town?
Yeah.
All right, Shirley Bell,
Give me
Union
number.
Town. Number, please.
663-9596.
663-9596.
Got you,
Yeah.
darling.
All right. You see, Emmanuel, people are listening keenly. And they know, because they know that we're asking questions.
It's German Vega and Sons Imports Limited. That is the full legal name of the company. We like to shout and say German Vega and Sons. Right up, Mr. German. But it's German Vega and Sons Imports Limited.
Yeah,
and they are located on San Antonio Road, is it number 5 or number 9?
5. So the person who me called before just said German Vega and Sons Limited, right? And he missed out the imports. So that made him incorrect.
Okay. How many stoves will be raffled? It's a simple question. How many stoves will be raffled on the 15th of December? And if you quickly call us, quick 302-2170, and give us the number of stoves that will be raffled on the 15th of December, you will easily qualify to enter into this.
Sugar City Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
7.
7?
7 2.
No.
All right. We have been announcing it from yesterday and today. And I'll tell you if they're lower or if they're higher. But I know somebody out there know because we have our keen listeners. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Yes, sir. 10.
Thank you.
10 stores.
Yes.
What is your name, sir?
Professor Carrillo.
Carrillo. Okay. Where are you?
Blackwater Creek.
Blackwater. Okay. Give me your number, brother, please.
651. No. 666-7590.
7590.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
I have your ticket here, put.
Yeah. Yeah, see, so ya sabemos que son 10, pa. Yeah, we don't know so that 10 stoves. So this morning at 11 o'clock, we will be giving out some more tickets. But before we leave, Emmanuel, we have 8 minutes. We'd like to remind everyone of the Grand Tacos Festival, which comes up on the 26th of November, right here in Orange Walk Town. Vendors are asked to, I think we have about 5 more farms available because we're not take over the amount.
So I just want to quickly recap that. You pay your $50.
Yes.
Which means that you're
allowed to
manifest your interest in entering not the competition per se, but in wanting to sell your tacos at the Tacos Fest.
Right.
When you register and you pay those $50, you use your receipt to present it to Quality Poultry Products here in Orange Walk. And upon presentation of that receipt, you are given what?
1 crate of chicken.
Now, explain to me what 1 crate of chicken is.
1 crate of chicken, it depends on the size of the chicken because some of them bring in 8 chickens, some of them bring in 10, but they usually give some big chickens, right? So
approximately how many pounds of chicken do you get?
But I don't know. I
Or
don't know.
30, 40 pounds, 50 pounds?
Must be more than that because the chicken they're big and
Okay.
Yeah.
So notice that this is a promotion from Quality Poultry, okay? They give you this crate of chicken absolutely free. But obviously, this is for you to be able to cook your tacos, all right? Not think that you will pay $50 and
grab
take
the
your
chicken
chicken and grab the chicken and run and not show because we'll look for you.
yeah. The criteria is that if you get the chicken, you should show up at the tacos fest to sell, right? And if you not show up, then there is the information on the application. So when you get the application, it will be explained to you the right way.
In other words, if we're not finding your band.
Yeah.
But I'm
then
sorry,
you have to pay for the chicken.
Yes, you have to pay for the chicken. Yes.
So because they have some people who go and they want 3 farms, you can't get 3 farms because you're only 1 farm.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
So, and
this is going to permit you to enter the area. You will obviously need to take your tables, your chairs if you want to sit down. Most people don't sit down in the tacos fest. There will be some sort of seating arrangement, but very little. But because people walk about and
people browse
and, you
around.
know, and me with the difference 7 o'clock in the morning, me eat. You know what I mean? I walk down all the way and buy $2 till I'm full.
Yeah.
And you know that.
Right, yeah.
Right? So it gives you an opportunity to take your meat, take your salsas and whatever, and impress your customers. Por favor, no lo hagan ahí todo rápido y dicen, no lo vamos a poner interés. ¿Por qué? Porque la gente no va a comprar tu taco y no vas a ganar la competencia. Así que le pedimos a las personas que están compitiendo que se hagan un esfuerzo de hacer buena presentación, buen taco. ¿Ok? Porque no solo la gente de Orange Oak, sino la gente de Corozal y Belice, de Stan Creek y de todos lados van a venir a probar tu taco. Y qué mal se suena cuando dicen, no le compres aquella porque sus tacos no sirven. No.
That's so.
No se suena bien eso.
Yeah.
Y no queremos que eso suceda.
Everybody sells out, so you are sell out, so you don't have to worry that you...
Te da la oportunidad de hacer tantito de lana. Vas a tener que chambear ese día. Vas a tener que mandar a comprar tus tortillas desde muy temprano, porque hay gente muy exigente, yo incluido.
Yeah, and also if you are having a new type of tacos, there is a prize for a new entry as well.
Ándale, Chequi. Si estás pensando, el año pasado, ¿qué sucedió? Que hubo personas que dijeron, pero yo soy vegetariano o vegetariana. ¿Qué hay para mí en Tacos Fest? Pues lo primero que me vino a la mente es que estás en el lugar incorrecto. You're in the wrong place. This is a Tacos Fest. Pero, compañeros, empecé a pensar y dije, pero ¿qué tal si haces tacos de otras cosas?
Yeah, like William, he brings the fish tacos, seafood tacos.
Thank you.
Last year,
Thank you.
Mrs. Lourdes Saldiva, they brought that we call it relleno.
Relleno negro tacos, yeah.
And they won because that was a new entry last year.
Yeah, but going back to what I was saying about the vegetarian tacos, that you can do the vegetarian tacos as well. Nada más que te tiro esto y no te voy a dar la... Pero hay tacos, si es que has ido a México y has ido a ciertas áreas donde te van a vender quesadillas de huitlacoche o quesadillas de... y no sabes qué es, ¿verdad? Pero los mexicanos buscan cómo. Hay tacos de rajas. De chile poblano en crema. Hay tacos de... Ponte a pensar.
Yeah,
y sabes algo, esa entrada nueva que haces pudiera ganar un lugar.
Automatic. You automatic win for a new entry. You know, and then for the tasting, this is not a competition. It's not a competition because you don't have to go in it if you don't want. For the tasting, the first prize will be a brand new stove from Quartz. Of course, it's giving out a brand new stove. So for the tasting and a brand new stove, then I have entertainment by the Manuel Lovitakos. You know that the Manuel Lovitakos?
Esco?
Yeah, you sing this song here.
No, I can't sing.
I'm in love with my tacos. Pupusas is a no, salbutes and what. I'm in love with my tacos. Then we got the one from way under Miami Martinez, the happy cow man. I know how you mix the happy cow with the tacos.
Well, they make tacos with the happy cow cheese.
Yeah, but Miami and the Youth Connection, the Surpassing Silence Rock Band. A lot of we got lights. Yeah, we have lights. We have lights from DJ Gabi for light up the stage and everything. So things were nice. Things were good. That will be having an era for the kids as well. Remember,
what time did the Tacos Fest finish last year?
Boy, I left there around 8 o'clock and it was still jamming.
And this is around 7 o'clock in the morning.
7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
And not play around with me like last year. Tell me you pick me up 7 o'clock and it turns to 7 o'clock to go literally wake you up.
But I'm going to wait
and not give me no excuses.
But this time I'm not going nowhere. I'll be right here. I'll be right here. So we have big entertainment. We have an era for the kids as well. We'll be having the boat rides and a lot of big things happen. But next week we will tell you no more. But on that note, it's time for us to travel because it's 9 o'clock.
Yes. And les agradezco su sintonía. Muchas gracias. Agradeciéndoles a todos ustedes la participación. Compañeros, estaremos de vuelta con ustedes mañana a la misma hora, a las 7, pero recordándoles de que este show repite cada noche, de lunes a viernes a las 9 de la noche, y sábados también se repite a las 10 por la mañana. Muchas gracias por su sintonía, se lo agradecemos. Mi nombre es Emmanuel.
And I'm Robert Checker Usher, reminding you to tune in to the 11 o'clock music show right here on this channel. It also will be simulcast on Universal Radio, where we will be giving away more tickets for the grand raffle of 10 stove. So as we say, hasta mañana.
Until we meet again. Hasta luego, compañeros. Cuídense mucho y pórtense bien, que nada les cuesta.